Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode. This would be episode number 2 in the new season of my Minecraft Let's Play. Today, I'm going to be working on a couple of things. I want to make a new breeding and killing chamber for my cows. And I want to build a tree farm underground. Just because I don't want to have to leave my base and get attacked by creepers every time I want to chop down trees. So I've my mine here was built a while back. I have it all the way down. It actually ends in a hallway of a mine shaft, an abandoned mine shaft. So I think on this level here, what we'll do is, let's see here. I'll dig it this way until we get kind of even with the cow farm, which is right over there. I mean, up there, but that direction. And then kind of want to do the same thing with the sheep farm, so I'll probably build that in the same area that I build the cow farm. I'll just bring sheep over to this area and fill in that hole. And then, I don't know, maybe in this direction over here, I'll build the underground tree farm. It won't be able to grow jungle saplings or anything. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, but I saw a pretty good idea for tree farms on, I think it was Mumbo Jumbo's Hermitcraft Let's Play. So I think I'm just going to build the same one he built, but over in that direction underground here. So I'm going to get to work here, and I will check back when I've got some stuff done. Welcome back. It has been about an hour since our last cut. I have begun my storage area right here. It will extend that way. I'll be using regular chests and trapped chests so that way they can be placed directly next to each other. But other than that, these is just basically storage for the digging. I've dug my way over to directly underneath the cow farm here. And this is where I'm going to do my breeding. You may have seen this before. It's a 2-deep trough, basically, every other block, starting from this block here, and it'll go, I don't know, 8 blocks or so this direction, and then it'll be a blank space, so it'll be a trough here, pathway, trough here, pathway, and then a trough here, with a 2-wide pathway all the way around. This staircase probably won't be here once I'm done with everything, and the kill chamber will be here. The cows will drop down, the babies will drop down through here, and hopefully not die when they hit the bottom here, with a standard water elevator. So basically what happens is the gap is small enough when you breed the cows that they will walk off into the water down here, and the normal cows will stay in the trough. They'll fall down here, get dropped into this trough, pushed by water this way to here, and then swim up just like every other water elevator you've seen, up to the top where they go over to just in front of that waypoint there, drop down, take some fall damage, and then I'll just wait for them to grow, and then I'll kill them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, and we're back. I finished off putting the floor plan in, troughs that will hold the cows and most of the water. I'll just come down here so you can see it. This is the floor where the cows will be standing. I'm hoping that the top half of slabs will hold the cows in. If it's too low or too high and the cows can escape, then I'll just make these full blocks. But I'm pretty certain this will work. But we will test it out and see. The only water that I do not have in there yet is this water down here, which I guess I can do right now. Should I need that stuff? Let's put this there, right there. Okay. Let's give me a way out here. Let's put it like over here somewhere. My axe just broke, so I need to go make another one. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Keep my torch. Get that water going this way. Alright, that's good. That looks good to me. Let's go back over here. Break this torch. Guess I'll just have to do without. Let the crafting bench die. That looks good too. Okay. Alright, made it. So, I'm gonna go get some cows and get them down here. I'm probably only gonna do one trough at a time because I don't want to bring all my cows down and fill them into one trough, and then I won't be able to fill up the rest of the troughs. So, for the time being, I'm going to keep the cow, I don't know, pen, I guess it would be the cow pen that's on the surface there, so I can breed cows, then bring them down here and put them in the troughs. Troughs? I don't know, we'll look it up. So I'll probably put, I don't know, 4 or 6 cows in each one of these, and then once I've got 4 or 6 in each one, and they're not falling out, at least not the adult cows, then I will kill off the rest of those cows up there and fill in that hole, and this will be a project that is all finished. So I'm gonna go get some cows, and I will see you guys in a minute. Alright, so moment of truth. Let's see if this guy can fit through here. Here we go. I think he can. Okay, well that's only one cow that we've lost here, so let's make this all, actually, I know what I should do here. Alright, so That didn't work. My cow died, so let me go get another one, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, of course, after I've gotten some cows in here and figured out the problem with them slipping through, I decided I don't want to have all these as spawnable spaces, so I'm going to have to go back through and lower these down and make these all just half slabs, so that way nothing can spawn in here if I have little light. And I figured out I was having a problem where these guys they would spawn in and then they float down here and everything would be all great and dandy and everything, but when they got to the elevator, since the cows are only 1 block high, they wouldn't go up the elevator. And I was watching Zuma's video, and that's what this design is based off of, and figured out that the part that I missed the first time was that the way his works is that after he's bred them all, they all go and collect kind of down there in the base of the elevator, and then once they grow, since they're 1.5 blocks tall when they grow, they will reach into the water and they'll be able to swim up. So this is just a temporary one. I like the one he had in his video, so I might try lava and dispenser, so that way it cooks them, and then a hopper with catching the loot and everything. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and get right back to work on this, lowering these down by 1 block, and then setting up these chambers for breeding, so that way I don't have to go in between the cow farm on the surface and this cow farm. And I'll check back here in a minute. Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, what I've done since my last cut was I've lowered the entire room by half of a slab. And I encased the breeding canals here with dirt, so that way I can breed these cows, get these canals more filled before I open them up, and make it so that way when these guys breed, they will push off the babies into the water streams below. And then all I need to do is get basically 4 more cows, bring them down here, put 2 in this one, 2 in this one, and close them off. I can kill the rest of the cows up there, and then I'll just breed in these 2 canals. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to build my kill zone here and make it a little bit nicer. And then I'm also going to put my wheat farm down here, so that way I'll have the food needed to breed the cows, and can also give myself some food, even though it'll probably mostly just be for breeding, because once I start breeding them regularly, I'll have plenty of raw beef, and I won't have any more issues with food. Because I don't know about you guys, but it seems like the potatoes don't fill you up as much as they used to, and I seem to be eating just as fast as I would when I would eat melons and stuff, so it's not really a useful food item anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and bring those 4 extra cows down here, and I'll be back once I complete something. Alright, see you in a minute. And we're back. Alright, so I've went up and killed all of the cows that I had up in my little storage area on the surface, because I have got cows in each one of these breeding lanes. I'm going to keep breeding them until they are pretty filled and overcrowded, so that way it easily pushes these little guys off into the water below. And I've started working on the wheat farm, which it's not going to be anything special. It's going to be it's going to look like the wheat farm in the builder shack on the old Minecraft server. So that's just what I'm going to put here, and it's got to be big since I'm going to be going through a lot of wheat for these guys, and then I won't have to worry about wheat for food or potatoes for food, because I'll have plenty of beef once I get these guys going. And then what I think I might do is I might go and start building farms and stuff like that at the spawn here on the GGMC server. So I'll probably go over there and build a similar or the exact same cow farm, some maybe those stackable farms that who was it that came out with that? I think it was Zuma or Mumbo Jumbo. Not exactly sure who it was, but maybe I'll put a couple of stackable farms there. We already have a sheep farm, but I might make it, a little bit better. And we'll see what else we can put there. All right, so I'm gonna continue building this. I'm gonna keep breeding these guys, and hopefully by the time I'm done with that, with this and breeding these, I'll be able to record some more valuable footage, and hopefully I'll have something done by then. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. And welcome back. Finished up the wheat farm here, so I can breed these cows back here. Now this one is the density I'm looking for the other two. It's nice and filled. I don't know how many cows exactly that is. Look, this thing's saying 25. That doesn't mean it's exactly right. So fill that up. Be about each of these ones. That means I've got about 75 cows ready to be bred in here. If that 25 was an accurate number. So I'm gonna place down crafting table. I'll just keep it right here. It's kind of centrally located, and then put that chest right there next to it. Then I've got 2 item frames here, and I was going to put the item frames on the chest, but I think what I'm going to do instead is we'll put them here. And for now we're going to put wheat on both of them. If I ever change up what I put on this lane, maybe I'll change it from wheat to something else. So I'll put some wheat on there, just like that. Alright. Yeah, so let's throw this wheat in this chest. That's that taken care of. I'll probably spruce this up, add some detail and some technique. I don't know. I'll add some detail and fix this place up. Right now I need to get some iron so I can put the iron fences over this, because I've fallen in this about 3 times now. So that shouldn't take too long. Let's see here. How many is it? 1, 2, 16. Hit my face on the wall. Try to turn up the DPI on my mouse a little bit here. Okay, I need... Oh, we might as well just take all this shit out. So let's make some iron fences. And I'm only using iron fences because I don't have the sand. I don't really live near a desert biome or anything like that, so I have to just go out and get the sand from the bottom of the river, and I just been way too lazy and haven't done that. Side. That on that side. Give my wood back. And that's pretty much it. So I just gotta wait for my first batch of wheat to grow, and keep feeding these guys, make them nice and fat, have lots of babies in there, and then I can open it up, and hopefully I'll end today's episode with this thing actually working. So that's so I don't drag this out and make it multiple episodes. So I'm going to keep feeding these guys. I'm going to bone meal some wheat, keep feeding these guys, get some cows in here, and then try to get a cow to drop itself down over there so that way I can show that this thing works, and that way I'm satisfied with it. So I'm going to get back to work, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, so I was having a bit of an issue where the babies would die while they were waiting to grow up. They would just continuously fight the streams and end up suffocating, or drowning I should say, and dying. So as you can see right here, I got rid of this because obviously they weren't even making it to the point where they would grow, and I instead just they were having an issue in the canal here, actually. Let me just go back to this. Having an issue in the canal where they would get to the air block and then they would sit there and they'd back up, and since they didn't fall on top of each other, they wouldn't just stack in one spot. They would just continuously push each other further and further like a line, and then end up suffocating in the water. So what I ended up doing instead was just going over here, building a 2-block deep hole and letting them drop right onto this point, and then hopefully when they grow they'll just grow in here instead of growing inside one of the blocks and then dying. But even if they grow up and then die that way, they still will drop their loot, even if I'm not here, into the hopper, and then that puts it into the chest, so I won't have to worry about missing any loot. I'll end up decorating this place and the place upstairs. That's the word I couldn't think of before, was decorate. And then I'm going to have to look into fixing this up somehow, maybe moving this pathway back. When I breed, sometimes they jump off and land on this, and I obviously don't want that to happen. Other than that, this is pretty much a success. This is exactly what I wanted. I've got my giant wheat farm, or my large wheat farm, my cows that I can breed here, and a spot to kill them in the back. So that's all the time I've got for you guys today. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I will see you next time.